يقذف بالحق على الباطل فيدمغه فإذا هو زاهق ولكم الويل مما تصفون.
You did not understand my point. Shall I repeat it? I'll repeat it to you. This verse is praising certain people. The Prophet said that this verse is praising Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, the grandfather of Abu Hasan al-Ash'ari. Okay? Now, if this is true, then why Allah allowed Abu Hasan al-Ash'ari to be deviant for 40 years? Because if this is what if Allah meant him, so Allah would have been making him, I mean, imagine the Prophet was for 40 years deviant and then he became Prophet. No. This verse is talking about, yes, Abu Musa al-Ash'ari and his people, something like this, there's no problem. But not to say that the Ash'ari cult is true because of this verse, that's not true. Why I say that? Because those people believe, the Ash'aris now, they are taking the name of Abu Hasan Ash'ari, and they are opposing Abu Hasan Ash'ari. They're supposed to become Hanbalis, just like Abu Hasan Ash'ari became Hanbali. But what they did is they're taking the name of Abu Hasan Ash'ari, just like Christians. They take the name of Christ, and they oppose Jesus Christ. They go against his teachings, but they're taking only the name from him. They believe that the attributes of Allah are eternal. Now we Ahl Sunnah, we believe that the attributes of Allah divided into two categories. Sifatu Dhat or Sifatu Fi'l. Attributes of personal attributes and attributes of action. For example, one of the names of Allah is Ar-Razzaq, the provider. Was he at any time not provider and suddenly became provider? Yes or no? No. He was always provider. He deserves always, of no beginning, he deserves to be provider. Do we agree on that? Yes. But there are actions plagiarized from this name that Allah every day is providing. These are attributes of action. Did you get my point? Now those people, they agree with us that Allah is worthy of speaking eternally. No time had ever come while Allah was not able to speak. No, He's always able to speak. One of His attributes is that He speaks. We agree on that. But we disagree on that, on something else, that they said that He speaks eternally. No. He speaks from time to time, and His speech is under His will and under His knowledge. That's what we believe. They disagreed with us, especially the Maturidis. The Maturidis are today called maybe Deobandis or Brailwis, I don't know. They believe that Allah had spoken to Musa eternally. For example, eternally. He spoke to Musa eternally. He said, for example, we have in the Quran a verse that Allah said to Musa, وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا مُوسَى اخْلَعْنَا عَلَيْكَ. Two different verses. One, what is that in your right hand, Ya Musa, O Musa? He said, this is my stick. It was on his right hand. Stick, only stick. He said, this is a stick that I use, against my sheep sometimes to use it. What is in your hand? The second verse, take off your shoe. And wallahi, 5 days ago I had a debate with a Shia person. He said to me, what is the meaning of take off your shoe? إِنَّكَ بِالْوَادِ الْمُقَدَّسِ طُوَى. اخلع عليك إنك بالوادي المقدس طوى. I said, it's very clear, it's very obvious. Take off your shoe. He said, no, that's what you think. I said, what do you think? He said, Allah wanted to remove the love of His wife and the life. So He said to him, take off your shoes. I said, so your wife is a shoe, huh? He was stunned. Tell me. And he's a Shia. He didn't care. I mean, he doesn't care even if I call his wife shoe. I said, was Fatima the shoe of Ali? Oh my God, now he got angry.